Welcome back, Panda family, to another mukbang. Today we're gonna do something very fun and probably the most complicated mukbang I've done so far. We're doing a hot pot mukbang. We're doing it in our room. It's gonna be hot. I'm gonna be sweaty. Just letting you guys know right now. But this is gonna be very fun. I know you love hot pot, right?
Yeah.
She loves hot pot, guys. It's like one of her favorite meals. If you guys don't know what hot pot is, it's very simple. It's basically you're eating out of a pot and it's very hot. It's essentially a soup-based kind of family. I call it family style soup-based. Basically, it's in this pot over here. It's gonna be filled with some kind of like foundation, some kind of soup foundation, and then you're gonna start adding stuff in there like vegetables, seafood, beef, stuff like that. And eventually, all of these different things get combined into the broth, and then the broth gets very yummy. And then you eat the broth with some kind of carbohydrates like noodles or rice. So it's like this like a whole family meal, but we did it on a smaller scale. So to kind of let you guys know how we did ours, we decided to go with something very different and unique. If you guys don't know how to make your own hot pot, I learned that in supermarkets, the Asian ones, they sell like these kind of pre-made instant mini hot pot that you can buy to get you started. So we bought this one. This one's the beef mini pot spicy flavor hot pot, and we've got two of them, as you can see in here. What they came in with was some beef, some pickled vegetable. That white thing is vermicelli, so they already give us some noodles. And then
bamboo.
got some bamboo, got some lotus root. And then in the middle, that very red thing, that's the chili paste. So I'm not a big fan of spice, guys, but in hot pot, in my opinion, you have to do a little bit of spice because it adds a lot of flavor. But yeah, I'm very weak when it comes to spice.
And then on the side, we bought some bok choy. This one, bok choy. We bought some mushroom, some shrimp, meatball, and fish tofu.
Fish tofu. So that's kind of like our vegetable and seafood platter. And then on my side, you know, I'm a big meat eater. We got two kinds of cuts of meat over here. This one is the steak cut. As you can see, it's very red, so there's very little fat in here. But in hot pot, you always have to have at least one kind of fatty meat because it adds a lot of flavor. So this one is also beef with more fat in it. And yes, they're raw, but once you dip it into the hot soup, they cook and then you eat. So we're gonna be right back, guys. We're gonna put some hot water into this, get it boiling, and then we're gonna start eating. And we're back, guys. We went ahead and added the water. It's slowly boiling. You know, I'm hoping the audio doesn't like pick up all the boiling noises, but you know, this is the first for everything, so this is gonna be a learning for all of us. As you can see, hot and steamy, and I'm gonna tell you guys, don't do this in a small room.
It's
The
hot.
hot chili oil is like killing us right now. It's hitting us in the face, but it's gonna be well worth it. Before we get started, real quick, I'm very thirsty, so I kind of want to introduce you guys to something while we're still waiting this for this to boil. I think this is your first time drinking this too, but for those of you that don't know what this is called ramenade. This is a Japanese soda, and how I like to call this is basically like a Japanese Sprite. But what makes ramenade unique? Let me show you what makes ramenade unique. So they have this little cap, right? Take it. And see, it's been a while since I've done this.
So you press it or what?
Yeah, so you press it down really hard. 1, 2, 3. No, wait. Is that right?
I don't think so. Do they show how to do it?
Oh, you have to break it. They have this little cap, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna break this little cap. And this little thing looks like a little, I don't know, hole puncher, whatever you wanna call it. You're gonna stick it onto this little top right here. You're gonna press really hard. Ooh! And for some reason, they put a marble. Let me see if you guys
So
can see this.
cute.
Probably can't see it. There you go.
Yeah, they can see it.
For some reason, they put a marble in this little drink. I don't understand what the marble's for, but it's like a very interesting gimmick. There we go.
Interesting.
Yeah. That little marble floating.
Oh.
But I'm thirsty, so I'm gonna drink this.
Cheers,
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 cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah.
It's really good. Except that marble gets in the way. All right.
No, it's okay.
So
Okay, let's eat.
the hot pot is boiling. We're gonna start putting stuff in here.
We're gonna use their bowl to be our bowl.
So I like to start with these meatball, because you can leave the meatballs in for a long time and it will be okay.
Two.
Yeah, 2 on each side. And a fish tofu as well.
Ooh,
Guys, let me tell you guys something. So, bless you. Yeah, the chili, man. So,
Excuse me.
we're gonna make this. So, this is fish tofu, guys. If you guys don't know what fish tofu is, it's basically tofu, but it has this like fishy flavor. It tastes so much better than regular tofu. So, I advise you guys, if you guys want to try some tofu, try the fish one. It's really good.
This is the way we put the shrimp.
Yeah, and we're gonna put the shrimp on top. Look at this, fresh shrimp, guys. The reason why we put it on top is because we don't want the shrimp to overcook. You know, if you leave it in the boiling water, yes, it cooks faster. But if you're not ready to eat the shrimp right away, then
whenever you're ready, just dip it in.
yeah, exactly. It's okay if you put the head in first like that, because nobody really eats the head. And then go ahead and put some mushroom in, because mushroom soaks in all of the flavor of the broth. So, and you can leave the mushroom in here for a long time and it'll be okay.
Yeah, it's gonna sweeten the soup, the broth.
Man, never thought I would
It's
do a
gonna be
hot pot
Yummy.
in our room like this. Now for the meat cooks like almost instantly, so you don't have to put the meat in right away, unless you want to. It's okay.
Normally we just dip it in.
Yeah, normally when you're about to eat the meat, just grab it, put it in for like about 10 seconds. It cooks right away, and then you eat it. Sometimes you eat it with like your noodles or whatnot, or sometimes you just take the beef, put it in some kind of dipping sauce, and then eat it. But we don't have any dipping sauce this time, so. And as far as carbs, like we can already show you have some vermicelli already with the package, but
Here,
and it's like a very clear white glass noodle. But me personally, I like that more either egg noodle or ramen instant noodle. So you can grab like any instant noodle package. I got one right here, gold noodle, and then we got another one, mama noodle, and just put it in here. And basically, it's like a fancy version of your normal instant noodle. We're gonna up the heat on this.
oh my god, it's spicy.
We're gonna up the heat on this so that it can boil again. Since we put so many things, it kind of cool down.
It's gonna be yummy.
You know, out of all of the videos that we made, this is probably the most pure mukbang video. You know, mukbang is just all about eating food and enjoying company, and that's exactly what we're doing today. You know, guys, in the comment, let us know, have you guys tried mukbang, or if you have, what is some of your favorite toppings that you typically like to add? Like to say, me, I love beef and lots of protein. What about you?
And I put seafood and veggie and mushroom.
And then if you guys are watching this, once again, guys, appreciate the support. You know, leave a comment, like, subscribe. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers. Let's make this happen. Let's grow this channel together. We're getting there slowly but surely. And you know, the bigger we grow, the bigger the meals that we can eat.
Boiling.
All right, so it's boiling again. So we're gonna go ahead and put our noodle of choice.
Mama noodle. This is my favorite noodle.
And this one was given to me by a friend, so of course I'm gonna eat it. Put it on my side. Okay, hopefully it fits.
You can broke it.
You know, she's excited. She's
Crispy.
hot pot, crawfish. You love these kind of stuff. Me, I love steak, burgers, lots of beef, basically.
It's just like American style. I love Asian style.
Man, I'm kind of curious if the camera's picking up all the bubbly noises.
That's good. It
Kinda
looks really yummy.
push the noodles down. I hope the camera picks it up because there's a lot of steam coming out.
I think it's ready.
Okay. This can be a learning experience for all of us.
Ooh, oh, they have mushroom in here too.
Yeah, those are, I think, shiitake mushrooms or...
I think this one is lotus.
yeah,
Lotus.
it's lotus root.
It's really good. It's crunchy and it's sweet.
And it has a lot of holes for some reason. Look at that, guys. This is a lotus root. It tastes like a very hard potato to me. Not really, but that's the best description I can give you guys.
Really hard potato. Let me see what it is.
I have no idea what that is.
We have to eat to see. This one I think is bamboo.
So you know what? I'm gonna start with the beef real quick while it's still boiling.
They have meat inside. They have beef. Ooh. It's yummy, yummy, yummy.
So check this out, guys. So this beef, it comes frozen. Typically when you get them at an Asian market, it comes frozen. You know, it's not, I don't know if you can tell, but frozen. And then you dip it into the hot sauce for like, let's say, 20 seconds. Just leave it in there for like 20 seconds. Just leave it in there for like 20 seconds and then it should cook. You don't want to overcook the steak, guys, because if you overcook the steak in boiling water, it just becomes very dry. So I like it to have just a little bit of pinkish left. How's the soup?
Yeah, I'm trying it.
Try it. That's the biggest thing in hot pot, guys, is the soup. You have to have a good soup.
Next time we're gonna buy the wood spoon.
Has it been 20 seconds yet? I don't know.
Ooh, it smells so good.
Okay. There you go, guys.
The smell is like Mongolian hot pot.
Mongolian hot pot has a lot of different herbs and spice. Alright, there you go. Fully cooked.
Oh my god, it's really good. Wow.
I kind of overcooked it a little bit, but it's okay. Let me try. My turn.
It tastes exactly similar like Mongolian hot pot. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you can definitely taste the chili oil.
Right. Quarantine time. Like not a lot of restaurant open right now, so if you're craving for a hot pot, just go to the supermarket. We bought it from Costco. So find the hot pot is beef hot pot, spicy one. It tastes exactly like 80% is like Mongolian hot pot.
Oh yeah, this is definitely worth it. Definitely worth it.
Very good.
I'm going for the fatty piece now, guys. Same thing. Don't want to overcook it. The fatty piece can stay in the water a little bit longer than the other one, just because it's a lot of fat on here. They don't overcook as much.
So we could turn down a little
It's
bit.
time to turn down the heat. Turn down the heat. Cook it just a couple more seconds. Dang it, I overcooked it again. But it's okay.
That's fast.
Yeah. Look at that fat, guys. See that white fat right there? That's flavor. You can't overcook that meat. There's so much fat on it. It's delicious.
Really?
It's delicious. Now, I'm gonna need to get my noodle out of here. I definitely do not want soggy noodle.
Yeah. After this, we're gonna try the beef inside the pot, and let's see how good it is.
Like, this is exactly how eating hot pot is supposed to be, guys.
Yeah.
You have a group of people, in one big pot.
Ooh, smell it.
Okay, I'm gonna add the shrimp on my side. I want 2 shrimps. Just gonna cook a little bit. I'm gonna take it out.
Wow.
Oh, that's hot. And spicy. Oh yeah. Let me take the shrimp out. I think it's cooked good enough. Look at that, guys. Oh, my shrimp. Grab it. There you go. Look at that. Golden shrimp. This is some good stuff right here.
Wow.
Let me lower the heat just a little bit more. All right. I'm very impressed with this instant hot pot.
Yeah.
Like the flavor's on point. Flavor's on point. Here's that lotus fruit. I say fruit. Lotus root. Yeah. Delicious.
It's crunchy and sweet.
Let me try this fish tofu. Oh, spicy.
Yeah.
See, guys, this is fish tofu. It's like some more denser tofu. It's delicious. It's not like that very soft white stuff that you guys probably see. Okay, let's put this in the liquid for a little bit and take it out. How come my
Can I
side?
have one steak?
Which one? You want the steak?
Yeah, steak.
Okay.
What?
You get 2. How come my side ran out of water much quicker than your side?
Oh my god, it's really yummy, but it's really spicy for us.
For me.
Woo. For whoever loves spicy, you should try this hot pot. Imagine like it's raining outside, the weather a little bit cold or cool, and you have like one hot pot, and then you can eat with your lover. Oh my god, it's beautiful.
And we're back with some hot water. We're just gonna pour it in just like that. On both sides. Alright, I'm gonna up the heat, let it boil again. And while it's doing that, let me look at my meat.
Yeah.
See? Okay. Now this meat right here, guys, it looks kind of pink. It looks kind of raw, but trust me, this can still be eaten and it tastes very good. I'm gonna dip a little bit longer. This is the one with fat in it. I like it to still have a little pink left. There you go. That's a good color for me right here. Just a little bit of pink left. Mmm.
Soft, tender.
Soft, melts in your mouth, juicy. Let me try the shrimp. I haven't tried the shrimp yet.
Shrimp really fresh and sweet.
Now sometimes, guys, I feel like taking the skin off, but then sometimes I get lazy and just eat the shrimp with the skin.
I mean, the skin, they have calcium too, so you better eat it.
But not a lot of people eat the skin.
Yeah.
Especially when the shrimp is fried, guys. Oh, the skin's delicious. Skin is nice and crispy when it's fried.
Ooh, a lot of chili.
I'm gonna put some more beef on my side.
Mmm. So good.
Never,
Spicy.
you know, I never thought hot pot was this easy to make. You just buy a sauce that's already pre-made and add water to it. You know, I haven't tried the meatball yet. So, this is not your typical meatball. You know, it's not a beef meatball. It's a big white meatball. This is made out of fish. So it's a fish meatball. Once again, you can get this in your local Asian market. It's kind of hot.
I think one of this can, like 2 people can eat it. If we bought like topping.
Oh, one, yeah. So we bought 2. So basically, we made a hot pot for like 4 to 5 people.
This whole hot pot is for 4 or 5 people. But we just want to show you how we're gonna eat. Normally, how our family gonna eat the hot pot. Sometimes we have the middle line because some people they don't eat spicy. So one side is like no spicy, and then one side is for spicy broth. So the whole family can eat it together. The same flavor, it's just one is have more spicy. It's spicy, but it's really good. Oh my god.
Yeah. Need some drink to cool that down. Oh. Get some of my bok choy. Oh.
You need more vegetable on your side?
I need an AC. That's what I need. Oh.
We have AC in the room, but the hot pot is way too hot.
Like,
This is a bamboo.
I knew it was spicy. I was hoping it wasn't that spicy.
It is really spicy.
Some stuff that you guys can try when you guys do your next hot pot. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin?
Pumpkin. Yeah, I believe it's pumpkin, right? Pumpkin or
yeah. It's really
yeah, pumpkin. Pumpkin is delicious in hot pot.
surprisingly.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
Pumpkin and soup adds like this nice sweetness to it, and because it's like a carby, you know, like a potatoey carby kind of item, it balances out very well with everything else.
That's true.
Oh,
And then sometimes they add like corn.
corn is good. Corn soaks up the juice,
It's like the broth is sweet.
and then you can definitely add stuff like what's the lettuce that Napa cabbage, I think. Napa cabbage, it's very good too as part of a hot pot meal. Oh,
And all kind of seafood that you can put on.
all kinds, squid,
Shell.
mussel,
Fish.
clam, fish, all kinds of seafood, guys.
It depend on what kind of broth that you eat.
Like hot pot, I honestly I think you can add almost anything to hot pot. Like I don't think there's an item where I see and I'm like you cannot add that to a hot pot. Chicken, pork, goat, all kinds of seafood, or probably every seafood, crabs. You can put a lobster in a hot pot. Why not?
We never ever see that yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen it, but that doesn't mean you can't do it. It's the same concept as crab. You know, these kind of mukbang video guys, I watch, not even I, we watch these kind of mukbang videos while we're eating. Something about it is just very entertaining. Like it sounds weird. We're eating, and then we're watching somebody else eat sometimes the same meal or sometimes a different meal, and it just feels like you have company. Or what most of the time I do, and it's a bad habit, I watch these kind of mukbang videos at night, and then I get really hungry. Honestly, I think most people, they watch mukbang videos at night. It's like you can't go to sleep, and you're just like, you know what? Let me watch some people eat, and then you look at them eat and enjoying the food, and you're like, damn, I want to eat what they're eating. It looks delicious. Thank you. Ooh, thank you.
You sweat.
Oh yeah. You know what it is? At a restaurant, you can adjust the level of spice. Here, you couldn't. Y'all saw in the beginning all those red chilies.
I think we could.
Yeah, I mean we could.
If we know the limit. But because we don't know how spicy in the package,
We just put
so
everything.
we just put everything. But now we know, we may
Adjust it next time.
yeah, adjust it a little bit. No, one time when I fly back to Vietnam, and they give me something spicy to eat on the meal, and it's really spicy. And then the attendant, she gave me a cup of milk, like to make it like, and it feel like really soothing, like ooh, it go down right away.
Yeah, definitely we'll do this mukbang again. Eating hot pot. This was fun.
But we may try another flavor. They,
Oh,
they have different
We
flavor.
will try another flavor. Trust me. We're gonna try another flavor. Something a little more subtle. You know, we tried some of the stuff that's already in here. I haven't tried the beef that came with the hot pot.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I have not. Have you?
I think I tried one.
Try one? Let me try to find it. There wasn't a lot of it. Oh, here's one. Small piece. Alright, let's see how this beef tastes like. That beef did not taste good.
It's not?
No. Yeah. Don't get the beef that come pre-packaged, guys. Buy fresh beef or the frozen ones. Tastes much better.
Yeah.
Now, this is part of the fun of mukbang. Is that sometimes when you add so many stuff in there, you forgot what you put in. So you have to start mixing it, right? And there's like a little treasure hunting. Like for example,
In my country, we call it fishing time.
yep. So there's the lotus root.
It's like we try to find the food.
And sometimes you might find some stuff in here that you're like, oh, good. There's one more piece. I wanted that piece.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. This is like seaweed or something.
Yeah, it's seaweed.
Seaweed? Let me taste. Oh no, seaweed. Oh, well, that's lost. Let me grab another one. Alright, let me try another one. I'm not a big fan of that. That just tastes like plain nothing. Seaweed should stay in sushi.
Seaweed?
Yeah. Mushroom though. Mushrooms are delicious.
Yeah. It's crunchy.
But the mushroom is hot. It soaks up all of this, the spiciness. Thank you, ma'am. You know, one annoying thing, guys, about growing this beer is that I start getting beer sweat. Like I can feel the sweat coming down and it starts dripping. Oh,
We can eat with the family.
yeah. We're gonna continue eating this off camera, but I'm pretty much done.
Because it takes long.
Yeah. This is not like a 20-minute meal, guys. It's more like an hour, 2 hour kind of meal. So we'll cut it right here. Appreciate you guys for watching up until now or to wherever. You know, any kind of support helps a lot. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, show us some love, and we're gonna see you guys in the next mukbang video, okay? Alright guys, peace out.
Bye.